For the first time ever, a transformed Gfred. We're going to have cars that we've never used at a Gfred before in this one. This video is supported by YouTube ads. If you want to support me, please consider whitelisting my channel on your ad blocker if you use one. You'll never see a mid-roll ad in any of my videos. We're going to be starting out fairly normal, but it's quickly going to not be normal. So, you can't have a GTA mode race in a transformed race. So, there's no getting out of your car, there's going to be no car stealing. Wait, where's my scuba suit gone? Oh, I don't have a scuba suit on. Okay, well that's a bit of a disadvantage at the start. Got my bloody race suit on instead. It must have been because of the job beforehand. Chose the race suit, I didn't think about it. Alright, well, I definitely need to be doing the run. I'm not going to continue the swim. So there's no car stealing in this, because it's a transformed Gfred, so all of the main checkpoints, quarry, airport, chilliard, they're all going to give us a brand new car, and also cars that we've never had before in a Gfred. It's going to be fun, I think. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be unique. And obviously, we're able to do this. Whoops. You had the scuba in the car selection. I thought so. Stupid game. So it'll be a bit of a bad start, but I don't think it's going to matter too much, the start on this one. As you can see, we're going to get a vehicle before we even get to the freeway. So I know what the vehicles are going to be at each checkpoint. Verdalith made it for me under my instruction of which cars to use. So he knows what the vehicles are going to be, but I've instructed him specifically not to practice. So all of us in this race are going in blind in terms of the driving experience. But yeah, I do know what the vehicles are going to be. But I'm going to leave it as a surprise for you guys. You see the first one already. Bit of air tug at the start. My control... Oh, Verdalith, did your controller die? No way. Rip. Speed! I thought it'd, you know, quicken up the run a little bit. Alright, dad joke. We need a dad joke.
Worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time.
Well, maybe when you see some of the car selections. We need a dad joke quick. Here's one. Why did the Melons plan a big wedding? Because they cantaloupe. We've had that one before, but hey, that's all I'm going to get to fit in before we get a new car. What's it going to be next? Traffic is no longer an issue on the way to the quarry. We don't need to worry about traffic. Whee! It's flying. This is so much fun. Oh, we need to do this all the time. Oh yeah, I should record, shouldn't I? We need to do this more often. This is so much fun. Just see, it's worth just going to the traffic just to have it fly. Oh man, beautiful. All right, well that's all we get of the ramp buggy. What is gonna be next, I wonder? Do you know what? I think I've forgotten a lot of them now. Oh yeah, the return of Gfred. That's the best rocketing I have ever done in any rocket car ever. Oh my god! What a time to do it! Holy moly, I'm so atrocious at Gfreds. You know this if you've seen all the previous Gfreds that we've done. Look at that! I'm going to take this advantage and just run with it. Gonna have to be careful at the airport. Damn. The next, the reason Verdalith suggested maybe you want to do the Toreador instead of the Scramjet, or later on in the race, but you know, we have had Rocket Fred 1. Yeah, many people dying, that is true. We've had Rocket Fred 1, which was the Vigilante. We then had Rocket Fred 1 was the Rocket Voltic, wasn't it? Rocket Fred 2 was the Vigilante. 3 was the Scramjet. I did atrocious in all of them. Rocket Fred 1 is where Hitman got his revenge. The great Gfred revenge. But we will do a Rocket Fred 4 at some point, and it's going to be in the Toreador, because of course it has to be. Tackle van, don't you do it. I could have jumped over the traffic, I suppose, but I don't want to risk it. I've had such a good, like, position increase from that. I don't want to just do something stupid now like I would normally do in a rocket-powered car. This has started better than expected. Into second. Yeah, that's the last rocket I'm going to do, I think. Need to make sure we don't mess it up at the airport. Let's do it normally. Why have we got stunt cam? Can't even toggle it off either. There we go. Switching into it. Oh my god. Alright, who's ready for a run up Chiliad in this? Oh, I've knocked him off the jump. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think that was Hyperius. I've knocked him off. He was doing a beautiful jump. Oh, we went... Copyright went underneath us. No way. The Wastelanders is a big vehicle, I suppose. Yeah, a slight murder just happened. Yeah, I've had some nice transitions so far in these vehicles. Into the lead! I swear I'm going into this blind. I have not practiced in any of these cars. Vedlis didn't even publish the job on purpose so nobody could get any practice. Hey, I like Transformfreds. So, Chiliad, I hope you've enjoyed my picks for cars so far. This is the closest we'll probably ever get to like a random all Gfred, where the cars are changing. Obviously, it's the same cars for everybody at each checkpoint, but like changing cars at each checkpoint is about as close as we'll ever get to having random all in a Gfred. Random all for a Gfred wouldn't work anyway. It would be stupid and ridiculous. But is it too big for the train tracks? That is a fair question. Will it fit? It must. It must. I mean, I could just not go for the train tracks. I could do the middle route. It will fit, says Verdamouth. Maybe I just go for the middle route anyway. This is tense now because I'm in the lead. But yeah, Transform races used to only be 16 players, so we basically just ignored them, even though they had a lot of potential to allow us to race vehicles that you can't normally race in a GTA race. But with them changing to being 30-player capable as of the latest DLC, at least on the expanded and enhanced versions, Transform Gfred is possible. We don't have any extra Transform checkpoints apart from those 2 that were early on. The rest are all the regular Gfred checkpoints. It's kind of fun to be racing with all these vehicles in a Gfred that we've never raced in a Gfred with before. Do you know what? I'm going the middle route. I don't trust the hot lap route enough. I feel like I will mess it up. Like, I'll hit the edge of the train track bridge wrongly or something and I'll flip. I've been making smart decisions amazingly so far in this Gfred. Let's continue that. I suppose I'll take the train tracks on my way back, that's true. So I'm just halving the chance of me messing it up rather than negating it entirely. What's the Wastelanders off-road traction loss? Can someone check out GTAcars.net and find out? It doesn't feel very good. It must be good. How could they not make it good? 0.5. It's dealt with that very well. 0.5 is alright. The Wastelander is a very good climber. I am discovering. Never really used it that much at all. These are the sort of vehicles that you should just be able to have in normal races. Like, normal races should allow you to choose industrial class, emergency class, service class. So you can, like, race with taxis and things like that. I don't know why they just left those out of the race menu. Only can do that in transform races now. Damn, nobody went the hot lap route. That's a first. Well, almost time to say goodbye to the wasteland. Oh no, I'm not going to get a chance to do it on the way back. I'm going to be in a completely different car. I didn't think about that. Oh no, I almost rolled it. I almost rolled it. Oh, it's got such a wide turning circle, man. Ambulances on the way back down for all the Chiliad death that normally occurs. I thought this was going to be a fitting choice. We got some wee-woos. I'm not going to do it for the entire run to the observatory, but you could have some wee-woos. Well, at least if we die at the bottom of Chiliad, we've got the right vehicle to deal with it. Yeah, I thought it was fitting. The most death that we ever have in Gfred happens at Chiliad. So I thought it was fitting that we had the ambulance at this point. And again, I tried to pick vehicles that you can use in a transform race, but we've never used in a Gfred before. Oh, that was lucky. We had one person going for the somewhat hot lap route. Yeah, I know we probably could have used the hearse, but again, vehicles that we haven't yet. I don't know whether we've used the Romero hearse in a Gfred before, actually. It feels like it's something that we should have, but that's something you can use in a regular race. I wanted stuff that you can only use in a transform race. And, you know, there's many options to do this again. Obviously, we're in the variation month of Gfreds, so I split up my content into seasons, 3 seasons through the year. Each season is 3 months. We get regular Gfreds in the first and third months of the season. And in the middle months, we do variation Gfreds like this, or DFG, or something like that. And we can always keep coming back to transform Gfreds in those variations and do different cars at different checkpoints, and maybe we can just, like, even I don't know what we're going to get. Bedleth can just choose some vehicles at random, or maybe we can randomize it and just, you know, choose some vehicles, close our eyes and choose the vehicles. Alright. It's a close battle actually in these ambulances. And obviously the field is quite close as well with no car stealing going on. Oh, that's slow. Oh, I just bogged down so much. The ambulance is not the quickest vehicle in the world. We're definitely not going to do the jump. That'll do. In a good gear as well for the uphill. Still more death happening. I wonder if that's down shitty. I don't think the ambulance is the most impervious to explosions if it gets hit. Alright, the last vehicle. And keep in mind, we're not going to be needing to parachute. Stromberg! All the way to the finishing island. I need to remember how to activate the diving capabilities. Again, another vehicle that you can't use in a regular race that I thought would be perfect for the end, because we can just go straight there. Press Y. You're all a bunch of trolls. Don't have much of a gap though, it's still pretty close, and I could very easily mess up this Stromberg section when we get in the water. It's a nice transition that though, very nice car. Gained a bit there. It's either right D-pad or right bumper. Or right stick? No, that's the aqua, laser aqua, isn't it? I don't know. It's ridiculous that they make it a different button press every time. D-pad's gonna be my my first test. And we're taking the old line when we didn't know that the Hail Mary existed. When we used to swim, in fact, before the parachute line. We're doing old launch into the sea. Is it D-pad? No. Right bumper? No. What is it? It is right bumper. God damn it. Which can be right bumper for me is the opposite of the handbrake. You can switch it between right bumper and like X on PlayStation or A on Xbox. But for me it's right bumper because I always prefer to have the handbrake on the button. Definitely wasn't right on the D-pad. Okay, I gained a bit there, actually. This is going to be nice. I got a bit of time to mess up. Let's just bring this home. Rocks. No, that's not... Oh, that's not gone well. That's not gone well. Come on, please. I should have got up somewhere else. None of us could get up. No. I needed to get up at a different location. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! Yes! Go! Yes! Oh! Oh, man. Oh. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Oh. Thanks for the GGs. That was so close to being awful. Oh, but RBS still can't get up. Oh, none of them are getting up. Oh, there we go.
Absolute idiot!
Is he?
What are you doing?
Oh my god, they can't make it. They can't. There's other parts of the island that I think it's better to try and get up on. But oh my god, none of them are doing it. It's why not just run? You can't get out of your car. Like, I think someone's managed to get second. Sudden Peach managed to get up. God, that took a minute for the next person to get across. I got lucky, I think. I think it's easier to get up here and then drive. I think that might be it. But this is the first time any of us have done this, so we're obviously going to have all of this going on. There you go. Third place has done that.
Will you do it?
I think I got quite... I mean, that was going to be my strategy. Like, if that didn't work, what I tried to do there, I was going to back up and go around here instead. Some of them are starting to get up now, but... Yeah, this is the beauty of sometimes doing this sort of stuff for the first time. You know, you come across things that you've never... We've never gone to the end of a Gfred in a Stromberg before. So, you know... These are new experiences that we all have to figure out as we go through. That's one of the fun things about doing these things for the first time and changing it up every now and again. Poor RBS. He got to the island third, but he's still not on it. We've had 6 finish now. Oh no. It is difficult as well, the Stromberg. It's got quite a delay on how it changes, and also because it's a submarine.
Taking names.
Like you go down and then up, and like that, for example, it just throws you off completely. Anyway, we've had 12 ends, so the DNF timer has begun. RBS and Evinco both haven't finished. From second and third places to the island. They're still... No, they're gonna DNF. Wow. It changed so much at the end. Oh man, rip. Rip. I think I got really lucky. I mean, I'll take it. I had a really good race, to be honest, all the way through. Especially for not having a scuba suit. RBS in the chat, I'm selling my Stromberg. It's fun to do something different. You know, we'll try, we can do this more and mix it up with different types of vehicles all the time, but I enjoyed that.
Oh my god, there you go, baby, there you go.
That was good. Damn, that bugged out. Few will survive Gfred edition, I know, right? Unreal.